right beforehand, so you setting stuff right now. Hopefully, okay, my camera should be good and set. Good day, everyone. We are now live. By the title of this video, this is going to be a site overview of what's happened recently. Hello there. This is an overview of our farm. We are going over losses that we had to predation, as well as our pens that failed to protect our birds after 5 years of our birds living in it. We're just hopefully more people will start coming on. We were going to start this at 4:45, so we're just a little bit early checking out some equipment stuff. But now we're on. Okay. Quick overview. We lost multiple chickens, multiple ducks, and we lost all but one of our guineas. All this pen right here is what did not hold up. Predator tore into it right there. I hope more people, but yeah, I don't know exactly how it got in here, but for those of you who've been on our channel before, our remaining 2 survivors, we got Rubietta right there, and we got Syrup right there. She's still got a little bit of stuff on her, but she has survived through. We didn't think she was going to make it. But yeah, we basically lost all of the chickens that were in the next pen over, just about, except for this one and Rubietta right here. So we also lost Tulip, our rooster that we started our YouTube channel on. If you go back through, he was a bluish silver rooster, and we lost him. We went down from having 12 Muscovy ducks to having 6. And Buck right there is our last remaining guinea fowl. I'll have to get her some more of her kind because she's very lonesome. And we lost 2 of our Bantam roosters from this pen. I found where it went through at. It actually tore the fence off from here, off of these nails. It tore the fence and went through there. These fences have been here since 2020, and this is the first time it failed, and it was catastrophic when it did. Like I say, you can go back on our previous videos. Every one of the chickens were dead, except for these 2 were dead in one night. And we lost 3 ducks in one night as well. So that has been quite a bit coming. And the one that was in here, her tail she'd been bit at the behind. She died 2 nights ago. So she didn't die immediately. It took her a while before anything actually, the injuries what killed her in the end. And this, I'm gonna see if I can get them to show up. You can, I'm trying to get this lighting going. Yeah, there's the light. But anyway, we have you got three of the red bantams, and then you got one bantam there. We had the 6 bantams in that pen outside, and these are the 4 that survived. So we got 2 silver ones. We got a golden Seabright female and a golden Seabright male. So hopefully we'll be able to breed them back up this coming year. I've noticed that when I hatch out golden Seabrights, though, they're always males. I don't know why. Are they hungry? They got food right there. So I say they're not hungry right now. They look more like they're sleepy. Yeah, they look more sleepy than anything. So, but the ducks stay hungry. I don't know. It's a little bit rainy today. So not as hungry as they would normally be. Buck, are you trying to get in there to get something to eat? I'm going to see if I can throw some food to him without scaring him. Okay. That's our guinea fowl. And these are our remaining ducks. I used to let them roam. Is Gary alive? Gary is. He's on the back porch. That's where he stays at now. But Tulip, our blue rooster that was in the pen out here, is gone. And I got to get her off of that fence thing because I've noticed that whenever they roost on this fence, there's no protection against hawks. So no, even though I don't want to disturb her while she's trying to sleep, she's in the most dangerous spot. Roxy, you can't stay there. Okay. Gotta see on this right here. This is a game hen. I'm gonna have to wait till it gets a little darker, see if I can catch her. But that's Roxy. She's our oldest hen. I don't know exactly how old she was, but she was full grown and laying when I got her in 2020. And she has been our oldest hen to date. So she's been laying for us for 5 years. And these are this is our one chicken pen that did not get broken into, like at all. So it's reinforced here, here, here. It's reinforced up here 2 places. But yeah, we'll just do with that little thing on our, but I haven't really done much with our chickens. And go in there, Rubietta. That's going to be your new place to sleep. Do you have a coyote around there? I don't have coyotes. What we have foxes, raccoons, and possums. So those are our 3 predators. Okay, she went into the tree. The tree's a little bit safer. Not safe if a raccoon comes around, but no, we don't have coyotes in these woods around here. You got to think we're like within a mile of a city. Do you take donations to replace your losses? Not currently, Beverly. Not currently. Don't have any kind of system set up for any kind of donations yet. Yeah, I don't really have any system set up. But these are our remaining chickens. And let's see. It's raining out here, so well, it looks like Syrup, our hen who was bit underneath her wing, she survived. She was bit underneath the wing, and my phone is doing a lot of crazy things with the lighting because it's raining. Let me see if I can go in there and check her and just show you just for a second. Oh, and our broody hen did not have anything. She is no longer broody. But she did think this right here is, well, okay. This right here is Syrup. And that's red coat that I put on her. And there's Pearl right beside of her. You're going to try to get under Pearl, Syrup. Pearl, it looks like your feathers are coming in pretty well. Let's see them. Yeah. She decided to shed during winter. And now she's got, it looks like she's got spiky hair, but it ain't. She's just got, and this, you can hear the rain right now, but she's just got a real, and I don't know why you wanted to shed your feathers right before winter. But you did. And you, little one, we never thought you'd make it, but you did. Let's see, who else? There ain't a single egg underneath you. Why are you trying to brood on nothing? There wasn't a single egg under you. There's not a single egg in that box. No. No, 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 no. You're not going to brood. Chickens can have their own minds sometimes. But it's like, it's going to be down to 30 degrees tonight, girl. Go on the perch, not on the nest. But yeah. Let's see. And like I say, of course, we still got these ducks of ours here. Let's see how long we've been on this. Let's see. So Oreo, you're just going to sit in the water while everybody else tries to get water around you. And Spot, you're just standing there like you're cold. Let me go in here for a little bit so you can see the chickens and the ducks, really. And you're just standing there in the pool. Some duck behavior that don't get too wet or cold. Yeah, it's chilly out here, but I'm pretty warm. I'm dressed warm, and the ducks are naturally warm. They are very natural. They're just staring at me right now. Normally they do a little bit more than this, but it's raining. Okay. Now Oreo's doing a little bit of stuff. Oreo has scared me the past few days. She has learned to fly, and that means that she's never with the other ducks in the morning. So with our current situation, I always have a hunt for Oreo every morning. And that was our quit bothering everybody. And yeah, so Oreo has learned to fly. I'm gonna see if I can get him to eating mode. No, it's been a lazy day. Yeah, I guess so, and I think the ducks agree. Tucker's over there wagging her tail. I want to see if I can zoom in on it. Oh, there's another one wagging its tail. They're little tail waggers. They are little tail waggers. Let's see. I got a thing of them eating and drink. But yeah, and these are our Muscovy ducks remaining. We lost a few of them. And let's see. Let's see, that's Speckles, Donald, and another one. And there's Mary. She's our white Muscovy duck. She's doing very well. But yeah, we currently have uh, 15 ducks and 32 chickens. Make out. That is my grandma bothering the Gary the rooster up there who went up there. My grandma opened the door to the back door. So that's what that is. And so that's what that is. There ain't a predator up there. That's my grandma bothering some of the chickens. But these are our. So yeah, we currently. I went through and I counted. We have 6 Muscovy ducks left, 9 Akana ducks left, and 32 chickens left. Hi, duckies. Yeah. Hey, War Walker. The ducks are doing really, really well. We come live at least on Sunday. I'm planning on starting also coming live on Tuesdays and Thursdays because I think that turns out working out pretty well. But yeah, we had quite a few deaths on the farm, and I went through and I counted everybody recently. So we have a total of 32 chickens and a total of 15 ducks left. And the ducks, when they side look me like that, they're actually looking at me. When they stand and tilt their head to the side, and they have the ability to waterproof their feathers. And they're not eating their food this evening. Where's Angel? Angel's right there underneath that piece of tin, staring at me with a side eye. That's Angel. Oh, I just zoomed out on a chicken going up to the roost. But yeah. There's Jessie right there, and there's Louise. Let's see. Are you guys going to be willing to do any tricks today for corn? Jessie, I know you're looking at me. Okay, the answer's no. No corn, no tricks for corn. Sometimes they do. Or you're not even interested in eating the corn today. Well, that works. As he tried to throw it over there to toast them. No, they're not even interested in eating their treats. Well, Tucker's interested in some of them. But yeah, this is it, and this is what we got here. Wish they were doing a little bit more. And yeah. There. I'm trying to see if I can get on doing a little bit more on the thing. Yeah, they're playing in a mud puddle. That's very common duck behavior. And Oreo's just looking at me. Like, what am I doing here? Oreo's a female duck, and she's learned how to fly. And I hope she's not looking to fly over the fence right now. And I think that's what she's doing. Oreo, no. No, don't you dare. I see you looking up. No. You're not flying out of here. It took too much to try to get you in. Oreo, no. You're not going to fly on the out of the pen today. Hi, hello there. I always respond. I'm trying to stop Oreo from flying out. Or maybe I should just let you fly and run you back in. Which one is Oreo? Right there's Oreo. Oreo, you can't be doing stuff like that. You're a duck. You're not supposed to perch. Yeah. Okay, that's me getting Oreo back in after Oreo tried to fly out. You're a duck, Oreo. NVM. I'm not very knowledgeable about those things. Oh, I think, never mind. So they did survive. Well, like I say, we had it turned out when I done it up, we lost 6 hens, a guinea, 3 ducks, and 3 roosters. So that was our total losses. So, and main reason why I think we lost Tulip, I think he got on the ground during the night and didn't get away. Are they mad at you after Thanksgiving? They ate part of the turkey. That's probably not the response you wanted, but they ate part of the turkey. And if there's some turkey left over this coming Thursday, we're going to give more of the turkey to them. Birds are opportunistic. That's all I can say. But they already ate the chickens down there in that pen down there. I'm going to see if I can zoom in some. They ate the turkey neck. And these ducks ate a little bit of liver. Well, but yeah. So yeah, and then like say this coming Thursday, if we have more turkey left over, I'm gonna feed it the rest of it to the chickens. And we feed our ducks peas as well, but they're not hungry today for some reason. It was hard to get them in here today as well. Normally they just walk right in. Speckle, stop looking at me like that. I'm not going to get you a can of peas. But, oh yeah, that's just some squawking. Do you get eggs from them all? Right now the ducks aren't laying, and the chickens are very sparse in their laying right now. But whenever peak production goes up, I will be. See, I won't really be getting much eggs until at least January. Because it's getting dark so much here now, and I don't use artificial light in my barns. I probably could invest in some artificial light later on. It might, and it would up their production. But we went for a more, mm, we went for a more naturalistic approach to their laying. Let's see. I know right now with all my lights on for the camera, it looks lighter here, but it's actually very cloudy and very dark. There's Oreo stretching her wings, but your head bobbing. There's Spot scratching wings, and Mary stretching wings. But yeah. So yeah, we'll be getting eggs from them sometime next year whenever they start. And there's our only guinea left. So there it goes up in the tree. What are you quacking about? I have no idea what they're fussing about. Let me go turn on the water and change out the pool. I'm gonna run and turn on the water so I can change out the pool. Oh yeah, that's a funny thing. I did get a text message from a random number today, and it was asking me to turn on. They had the wrong number, and they're trying to get a hold of their neighbor to turn off the faucet. Because apparently this person up in Canada, up in British Columbia, Canada, had their water running in a hose pipe, and it was running into their neighbor's yard, and somehow I got the text message. But that was pretty fun. But yeah, so right now, to get the ducks their water for the night. This is us changing out the water. And hopefully this will make them a little more active. Those type kinks. So here's our ducks. They're not too thrilled right now with me. But that's okay. They can get a little bit better. It's a rainy day for them, and that's just it. This is just a little setup. We're doing duck questions in the comments. Because we are I'm just doing this, giving them some mud puddles to play with, changing out their pool water. and everything. And of course they go for the mud puddle straight away. Typical duck. Very, very typical duck. But yeah. And now they're in the mud puddles playing around. Apparently I just scared them. And now I'll be heading up here to turn back off the water. And then I'll be right back within a few seconds to do my duck questions. Whenever, if you have them, put them in the comments and I'll answer them. I currently have Akanna and Muscovy ducks. And they're pretty not let me see if I can get seated back in here, and hopefully they will calm down. But yeah, Elazar right here, our black duck right here, he is our largest duck on our farm. And yeah, and I mean largest. Let's see if. And of course, nobody's went for the pool yet. They're all entertained by mud puddles right now at the moment. All that quacking you hear is from the females. None of the males are quacking right now. And none of the Muscovies are quacking. All right. You hear that lower voice? That is a male Akanna. It's that real lower voice quacking. But the Akannas are quacking. There's somebody going for the pool, and that is Speckles. There they go. There they go. And here they are. Like I say, they're just playing in the puddles. Typical ducks. Typical ducks. But yeah, sometimes our live streams here are hit or miss to whether or not we actually get many people on them. And I'm just wondering if a better, well, I've noticed that I say it's just hit or miss. But here's our ducks playing in water. It's going to get very cold tonight. But thankfully they are breeds that will handle the cold very well. They'll handle our temperatures very well. So, and those two are just standing beside each other. Here's, yeah, they got a little bit more active after I put on some water down and let them have some mud puddles. Because beforehand they were hiding all in the corner. Now they're playing in the mud puddles. With their different bills. And that was an actual yawn from Oreo. I don't think I've ever seen you yawn before, Oreo. And Jesse's wagging his tail. Here they are playing in pools of water. So what do you want to talk about on here? Because I see there's 8 people watching. What do you want to know about ducks? I noticed these Conant ducks, they move in a herd kind of thing. They all group together and stay with their own. And when one of them goes, the rest of them follow. The plum sauce. Don't exactly know what that is. This is not as really as much a food channel. But James. But yeah, the Iguana ducks seem to stick together, and the Muscovy ducks seem to be a bit more independent. The Muscovies don't herd as much, but the Iguanas, if you get one of them going in one way, the rest of them are bound to follow. And they're easier to herd. The Muscovies have the ability of flight. So you gotta watch out for them flying around and getting into different places. Normally I have to go hunting for Oreo every morning. This black and white Muscovy duck towards the front. She's learned to fly, and she has decided that she's going to explore the yard before everybody else can get up. And no matter what time I come out here, she's already out. So my morning consists usually of going hunting for Oreo lately. Let's see around what time we're getting. We're coming up on 5:30 p.m. here, which is the reason why it's kind of in the dark. And then like I say, and also with December coming up, we're going to have some kind of Christmas music, duck and chicken videos or shorts. Depends on how YouTube decides to let me upload them. But yeah, so that's coming. And we also have a Facebook page called Box Haven Farm that you're welcome to follow as well. They usually get any videos a little bit earlier than the YouTube. But yeah, I don't know. To me, it kind of hurts a bit seeing how dwindled the numbers are. Because I'll be honest with you, I have not had this few ducks since I started with ducks. 15 ducks is what I started with. And yeah, it's kind of sad to me to see all of them with their numbers this low. So duck breeding is going to be a high priority, and as well as chicken breeding. Because I can't remember the last time that I had under 25 hens. I know I can't go out and see the chicken thing right now because I don't have any lighting out there, so there's not much thing. But yeah, I don't remember the last time I had under 25 hens. And the last time I know the last time I had 15 ducks is when I started with ducks because 15 is what I originally bought. But yeah, the Akana duck numbers have never been this low here. So their breeding is going to take priority in the incubator. I'm going to see if the Muscovies will hatch out on their own. But Akana eggs are most definitely going to be a priority. So, and the plan is to keep them in here overnight so any eggs they lay in the morning will be in this fence. Because, yeah, you can look back on our shorts from last year. We had, I would say, at least 40 Akana ducks last year. And that's at least. But yeah, this is the lowest numbers have ever been for their kind on this farm since we got them. And Speckles is the last of our original Akana ducks. She has outlived all of her hatchling siblings that came with her. She's outlived them all. Kind of sad, but where do they sleep? These ducks right here, they'll sleep underneath this tin, underneath that tin. Used to they'd sleep out on the yard, but then we had fox. So this right here is what we've come up with. This is where they've been sleeping at, and this has been the one place where I've been able to keep them safe. This has been the one place. Yeah, but yeah, the Acanas, which is these black and white ducks with the skinnier build, not Oreo, will take their eggs will take priority in the breeding thing this coming year. And like I say, the Muscovies hatch out on their own, so they shouldn't have any problem hatching out a bunch of eggs because they're natural brooders. Acanas can go broody, but I've had very little success with that, except for one Acana female. What state do you live in? I'm in North Carolina. I'm in the state of North Carolina. But yeah. Whoa. That was weird. That was pretty weird. Something happened with the camera just a little while back there. But yeah, I'm in North Carolina. And oh, I love both North and South Carolina, North to South. I'm actually within, I would say I'm within 2 to 3 miles of the South Carolina line where I'm at. And that's somebody going up the road. But yeah, we come live at least every Sunday. I'm going to try to add Tuesdays and Thursdays for our live streams. And I try to always post shorts throughout the week. So I try to, and I done Throwback Fridays for a little bit where we took old videos and put some music to them. I don't know if I'll go back to doing that. Oh my, I just stepped in duck poop. That's fine. These ducks are something else, but yeah, so they're going to be priority. Do you grow down for sale of eggs? I grow down for sale of babies. For sale of ducklings, in other words. That's what we mainly do. We do some egg selling, but most of our model is based on selling babies. So breeding. And this is a male duck right here. I've noticed that they clean themselves more in the baths. More so than the females. A female duck will be like in a mud puddle, but the males really do go for the full bath. And it don't matter how cold it is. There could be ice in that water and he would still go for it. But see that right there? This is where they're probably, these are Acana ducks. It's, I'm gonna write, oh, if I can get my thing on here. I'm gonna write it in here. Cause I don't know if you're here, if my accent's correct, but they are Acana ducks. And you should see that right now on your screen. And here he is drying off. But yeah, that's what we mainly do and how we mainly do things. I don't have a clue what's coming up on this camera. I'm going to try to clean the camera for just a second. Just bear with me for a bit. There's like a light glowing on it. Let's see if I can do something. That took it off. But we'll see. We were in Oregon. We have mallard ducks, but your ducks look a lot bigger. Yeah, these are bigger than mallards. The Akana ducks, they are a bit heavier than mallards. I gotta stop that from doing that. I'll have to work on that later on. But yeah, they're a little bit different. And of course, the Muscovy duck is the largest duck breed that you can possibly get. So, like that black duck right there, I'm gonna see if I can zoom in on him. He's 13 pounds. And Mary's a close 11. So the Muscovies are big. The Akanas aren't quite as big as the Muscovies, but they're still. What time do you come live on? It's 4:45 Eastern time. So I've been live for about 57 minutes. I'm going to put it on here. Happen. 4:45 Eastern time, Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday. Right here. I think I answered your question. My live stream went out for just a little bit, but it's 4:45 p.m. Eastern time, Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday. That's I also come live just a few minutes early just to do a little equipment check. So you might get if you subscribe and hit the bell thing, you'll get a notification like a few minutes earlier. But other than that, and we're coming up on an hour, and also the cameras only started this stuff just a little while ago. I'm going to try to turn back the lights on. I don't know what those little circles are. Okay. But yeah. I think this is a good point to end off at. We've been on here for just about an hour. And to me, unless somebody wants something else they want to talk about duck related, I mean, I could talk about that behavior right there. It's something I've seen in the Muscovy ducks. They bob their head back and forth. But also, I see, I'm not doing this on the camera. It's just something's coming up on it. I'll have to figure out what's going on with that camera on my end. But yeah, the Muscovy ducks, they'll bob their head up and down to greet each other. So, but other than that, yeah, we'll see you again and on Tuesday at 4:45 Eastern time. And hopefully that will be it. And I'll figure out what's going on with this camera in the meantime. So until then, Boggs Haven Farm is out.